Welcome to Major Trigger, brought to you by Optics Planet. I'm Aaron Childress, and these are the 5 guns I'm going to buy this year. Hopefully on Armslist for numerous reasons. In fact, 4,473 reasons. Let's go. Gun number 1. IWI Tavor X95. This bullpup is surprisingly comfortable. My good friend, the gun collector, with all his Instafame, gave me the opportunity to shoot his Tavor X95 not long ago. Just looking at it, this thing, it appears as though it's going to be uncomfortable and cumbersome. But to my surprise, it is neither. Once you get used to the position of the magazine, you find yourself sinking right into the gun. The Tavor X95 has a few modifications from its earlier versions. The main variation is the MagRelease being in more of an AR-15 location, which I and most Americans are familiar with. Gun number 2, the Staccato P from STI. Run It Done posted his glorious pistol a while back, and I immediately spotted my seat and pants. Simply put, the STI Staccato P is more beautiful than any gun on the internet. It outpaces the competition so decisively. The only comparison I can think of to paint this picture for you is Gal Gadot standing next to 37 old ladies who have soiled their adult diapers. First of all, we need to get Gal out of that situation. I'll handle that. The rest of you need to take care of the 37 old ladies. I like my job, and I like this gun, but I haven't shot it yet. I have put my hands on an STI 2011. GW Ayers of Rainier Arms Firearms Training Academy has an STI in his office, and I caress it often. Thank you, GW, and you should probably clean that thing. I have potentially mated with it. Gun number 3. This is a no-brainer and a classic. I first learned of this classic from Tom Clancy in Rainbow Six. I have no excuses for the 20+ years of not purchasing one other than H&K's famously high prices and the ATF. Again, Gun Collector allowed me whole minutes of pleasure running his SP5K, which for lack of a better explanation is an MP5 for general audiences. It's hot, it's sexy, it's like sweat running down cleavage. I'm buying it and you cannot stop me. I even started a premium Snapchat to pay for it. Whatever. Gun number 4, the Chicago Typewriter. It looks heavy, and it is. My good friend John Tigan brought me out to a Texas ranch this last year where I was able to spend a few days running a Thompson on targets. The weight of this gun is directly responsible for how smooth it is. It's heavy, and it's fun. It's just like the last woman at the bar at 3 a.m. I mean, don't ask me, I'm not about that life. I've just heard stories. Now look, I was surprised at the effortless feel of this firearm. With it in my hands, I couldn't ignore the history and the importance of this gun. This gun is why we have the unconstitutional NFA. Feds sought to remove the ability of gangsters to be able to obtain this firearm, so they created the NFA, which in a bizarre twist has not kept firearms out of the hands of gangsters, but instead out of the hands of law-abiding citizens. Great work, ATF. Where would we be without your unconstitutional opinions? Last one, gun number 5. Oh, how I long for thee, Sons of Liberty. Though I have a few friends from this group on Facebook and Instagram, I have yet to purchase one of these firearms. It is the only one to be listed in a positive manner by every gun troll on Instagram. For every poverty pony mention, there is a counter mention of Sons of Liberty. I have known about their craftsmanship for years, but this is the year I partake. I will make sure not to impregnate it on the first date, as has been my usual track record. That's all I'll say about that. Hey folks, these are the 5 guns I am buying this year. If you think I have bad taste or should reconsider, let me know. If you like these choices, argue with the aforementioned folk with their terrible opinions and engage in digital fisticuffs. This has been Major Trigger, and I am Aaron Childress. Until next time, remember, safety is not optional at the range, but pants are.